Update 5 on Super Typhoon Meranti, which is located heading into the Luzon Strait with winds of 180 miles per hour and a pressure of 894 millibars, the strongest storm to ever exist through that strait. The storm is headed towards the west-northwest at around 16 miles per hour and is likely to graze the southern tip of Taiwan and pass over the Philippine Batanes Islands and then head towards China, where it could still be a significant typhoon by the time it makes landfall. The current wind speed and air pressure is our estimates. Other estimates may vary. For instance, the Japanese Meteorological Agency saying 890, JMA saying 896 millibars. In any case, it's a Category 5 storm, and no matter who you go by, it's very strong indeed and will still provide a devastating effect no matter what, anywhere that it passes over, and we'll take a look at that in more detail here. The warnings in effect right now, there are typhoon warnings for pretty much the southern half of Taiwan, and there are signal 4 warnings for the small Batanes Islands, which you just saw the storm pass over there on the forecast, and then it will head into China, as you can see, where there's an orange typhoon warning in effect. Signal 4 warnings for the Batanes, which means 135 mile-an-hour winds is expected. I would say a lot more should be expected there. The Batanes Islands may well receive Category 5 conditions, and that's where it will be by the weekend in China, and perhaps might move back over the East China Sea without developing. Sea surface temperatures very warm all the way until landfall, 30 degrees Celsius right now, though it will begin to decrease, so I don't think the storm will look this good for much longer, especially because conditions, the storm may well endure an eye-wall replacement cycle soon as well. Wind shear though is low and favourable, though there is that tiny little bit to the west that is starting to increase slightly, so we'll be looking out at that one significant probably. There's onto the right there, the right hand side, you can see Malakas, high wind shear for that, probably because of Meranti, but for Meranti itself there's the water vapour chart, not looking bad at all there. And then let's go on to the floaters, take a look at the close-up satellite imagery on how the storm structure's been looking in the last few frames. Well, there it is, heading towards the west-northwest. It's a very powerful storm, and I think that much is clear. It's been expanding, we know that, and I do wonder whether the eye may just begin to endure an eye-wall replacement cycle soon, but for the moment it's looking ridiculously strong. As it moves towards a bit more of a westerly component as well in the movement, and we were expecting a landfall in Taiwan, not so likely anymore, though it will still be significant for Taiwan. Don't take this lightly. There's the storm as viewed on the Force 13 SEWS webpage, SEWS. You can access that for the latest text and graphical updates. It stands for the Storm Early Warning Service, and you can see where the storm's expected to go in the next 5 days and at what intensity on there. It also provides text commentary on the storm too, so to give you an idea of what it's doing at all times. 3 hourly updates at the moment on there. 60 tropical storms have formed so far in 2016 around the world. 27 have gone on to become Category 1 typhoons or their equivalents around the world, and 13 have become majors. I think this is the 4th Cat 5, but I may be mistaken on that. I can't recall a 5th, so I believe it's the 4th one that we've had in 2016. You can follow Force 13 on any of its outlets, the website force13.com and its forum, or you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text, at Force 13 on Twitter. You can also add Fool 13 on Skype, that's FOOL13, for tropical weather chat at any time, including now. But until the next update, which who knows when that might be, we may well go live this evening as well around 9 PM UTC. That's all for now.